Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. Of course, it is Collection Selection Saturday, and of course, we are still doing the event of the Mystical Lands in May. And today is one of the last days of the Mystical Lands of May, and tomorrow will be the final days. I will be doing a special stream tomorrow that I will close the event with. So you're going to want to be there for that because it's got a huge giveaway. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Penny. Hello, Brooke. Hello, Nightbot. How is everyone today? I hope you are all doing fantastic. Hello, Bee. So in front of me, I have all of the books that we have been working on for the Mystical Lands of May. So I was going to do a quick flip through of all of the pictures that I have colored and choose one of the works in progress that I haven't finished yet because I do have 3 left. Actually, technically I have 4 because I haven't started one and I don't know if I will. Davissa started a new one on her channel during her live on Thursday, and I just haven't had time to even start that one. So, hello, Alex. Good morning, dear. Good morning. So, how is everyone? I hope everyone is doing well. Hello, Connie. Welcome, welcome. So, do you guys want to see the flip through, or do you just want to go to the ones that are to be worked on? And of course, because it is Collection Selection Saturday, we do have our lovely, lovely cauldron of collection here. And we will be pulling a set of pencils to work with. I'll let more people come in. And not sure who's all here. Yes, please. Okay. So we'll start on the first book. Move these over here. Oh, you need coffee. Yes, go get coffee. You better have coffee. It's too early not to have coffee. All right, so in the Mystical Lands of Ushana, Book 1, we completed this one with Shannon from Color and Craft with Shani Blue. I'm trying to get her name, her YouTube name in my head, and I keep on forgetting. I did use the so yesterday I showed you a wonderful gift that I was gifted, and a part of that gift was some watercolor pencils, and I actually used them yesterday on Bee's page. I'll show you that in a minute. And so this one here is done by was done with Shannon from Color and Craft with Shani Blue. This one here was done on my own for the event on my channel. So we have those two. And then in Book 2, we have this one here, which was done by Appetite for Coloring, which is Tanya. So I got that one completed. So that's Castle Ormond. And then I also did one out of here with Shannon from Color and Craft with Shani Blue. This was actually done with Crayola crayons. I was so amazed that I was actually able to follow along with her fairly closely with Crayola crayons. And it was only a 24 set, which was missing a couple of colors, so I was quite happy with the outcome. So that one was also done with Color and Craft with Shani Blue. Now this is Mystical Lands of Ushana 3, Book 3, and we did this one on my channel. This is the rainbow mushroom, which is the glittery rainbow mushroom. It is so shiny. And of course we did the shinies on the tag as well. And I think that's the only one we did in this book, from the looks of it. I'm looking for the tags. In this one here, which is the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, book 1, we completed this is one of our works in progress, so that's a work in progress. But we did complete this one with Divissa from DJ's Colorful Escape. So we did complete this one. We do have this one still in work in progress, so I'm going to put this book aside. This one here has a work in progress in it. The work in progress in the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch book 1 is with Angela from True Hue channel. This one here is also from DJ's Colorful Escape. It is also a work in progress that we will work on. So that is that one. Those are the two big work in progresses. Well, two of the bigger work in progresses. There's actually one that's even bigger. So this one here, which is the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch book 3. This is the one that I did with Be Cozy on her first premiere yesterday. I did it all in the Charisma color watercolor pencils, and I added sparkles to the spots. I don't know if you guys can see all the sparkles, but there's sparkles there, I promise. So I added some stickles in the spots. But yes, this one was done with Be Cozy on her premiere. And then we also have this one here, which was done on my channel as a part of the color-along or color-a-thon. So that is 2 in that book. This one here, I actually just noticed that this one is the cover. So the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, or Clonadra, sorry, book 1, and this is the cover. And as you can see, she has it as a nighttime, and I did it as daytime, which makes a wonderful difference between them. It's really kind of cool. So that is the Mystical Lands of Clonadra. And I do believe that's the only one in that book. Mystical Lands of Clonadra book 2. It has a work in progress in it. Hello, Calamity! No, you haven't missed much. I'm just flipping through all of the ones that we've completed. This is the other work in progress. This one here is done by colored along with Amy Ward art. So Amy has already finished this page. I am still working on it. But we will hopefully get it done by tomorrow as well. So that also goes in the work in progress pile. And then finally is the final book, which is the newest book, the Mystical Lands Chronicles book 1. And I completed this one on the channel. This one here was really kind of difficult because it was done with the Derwent drawing pencils. The entire thing is colored with just the Derwent drawing pencils and a white gel pen. That's it. The rest, it's all... I was quite amazed that I was able to do it. Just saying. So I have actually colored a picture, at least one picture in every one of Karen's coloring books, except for the Christmas ones. All the ones that were included in the colorathon. So I've done pretty good. So we do have 3 works in progresses that I still need to work on. So, and we only have a day to do them. So, oh, I missed one. There's one missing. Wait a minute. I missed one. Hold on. Because I also colored along with Amazon Tammy, and I didn't see her page. Hold on. I know it's in here. I think it was in... Now I have to find it because I did finish that one too. And of course I had it marked, but do you think I left the mark in it? Of course not. And I did complete that with alcohol markers. I think it was in one of these ones. Oh, and I also completed this one. I am way behind, so I also completed this one. I did this one on the channel. And another YouTuber also colored this one, which was Poet Spice. Also colored that one. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not doing well with... and I went through and I marked them all too. And here is the one that I colored with Amazon Tammy. And I did it with markers. And a little tiny bit of pencil, but mostly just markers. I did shells previously, shell arties. I have actually already done that one. But I cut it out of my book, and it's hello Peach, welcome. I cut it out of my book, and it's in my file folder of things that I've already colored. So I have to actually dig it out so that I can show everybody's colored ones. But Shell Arties is the only one that I did not completely follow because of the fact that I'd already colored it. You are fine, dear. You are fine. So, yes, and I just put that book back and I need it. Oh no! Now I have to find all the unicorns. All the rainbow stickers. There's one. There's one. Okay. Because I just put those back and I have... Oh dear. But, you know, I will pull the one that I did for with Shell, that Shell did, that I'd already previously done, and I will be making a collage of all the different ones that everybody colored, that I colored along with. All right, so we've got 3 different books that we have works in progress in. We have the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, the Harvest Moon Wanderings, and we have this one here, which is Divisas, which is DJ's Colorful Escape. So we've got the Time Traveler's Tea Room that we need to work on. So we've got the Time Traveler's Tea Room. We've got this one here, which is the Mystical Vale Camp, which is Amy Ward Art completed this one. And then we have one in the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, Exploring the Realm, which is this one here, which is the Otherworld Station. So we've got this one to do, the camp, or the tea room. So tea room, camp, or station is the choices. I will open a poll here. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on 2 seconds here. Without echoing. So just have to pop out the chat. Hello, Joyce. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to do a poll. What whip to do? Okay, so we have the tea room. And we have the camp. And we have the station. I really enjoyed her premiere too. She did such a great job. All right, so we have the tea room, the camp, and the station. Hello, Sue. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this one here is the station. This one here is the camp. And this one here is the tea room. So we have the tea room, the camp, or the station. All three of which are going to get done as soon as I can get them done. But which one should we work on today? So at this point, the tea room is winning. Oh, neck and neck. Oh, camp is up there. Come on, guys, get your votes in. We've got the tea room, the camp, and the station. So we've got the station, the camp, or the tea room. I know they are all so cute. And like I said, they all will be done. Just which one are we going to do today? So I'm going to let this run for a couple of seconds longer. All of you lurkers out there, get in here and vote on which one, so that we can get this started. So we've got tea room and camp neck to neck. Come on, I need one more vote for either one. Let's go. I'm not having a tie here. How is everyone? I hope you are all doing well and having a good start to your weekend. So last chance, we've got tea room, camp, and station. So we've got True Hughes, which is Angela, and we have Amy Ward Art, which is Amy, or we have DJ's Colorful Escape, which is Divisas. And we've got a tie, so I'm going to have to do a tiebreaker. Oh. Hello, Della. Come on. Della, if you're in here. Della. So all of you lurkers out there, come on in and let's get this done. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm always busy. Oh, of course you are working and lurking as usual. Absolutely. As long as I can be here and help you lurk, then I'm all good. It's too bad Nightbot can't vote. All right, last chance. Last chance. Last chance to get your vote in. We've got the tea room, the camp, and the station. So we've got a tie between the tea room and the camp. All right, so I'm going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, last chance. Ah, okay, and pull. And I can't get in. Oh no. Anna wants to vote for the camp. Okay. All right, so we will do the camp. So we are going to work on the camp. And of course, like I said, those other two will get finished. I've got another stream tomorrow, and of course will be in Tammy's stream today, and I've already finished her page. She will be working on the same page that she started, so I will be able to work on some things then as well. Hello, Jen. Yes, I know yours is both, but we didn't have that choice, so. And if you ever wonder what the what the silence is after the so when I say things, is I'm sticking my tongue out. Connor and Austin said tea room. No, we're going to do the camp. Because it was a tie, and my tiebreaker is the camp. And we will get the tea room done. No worries. And I don't think Connor and Austin are subscribed to the channel. I know Anna is. All right, so we've got the cauldron. It is time to pull the pencils from the cauldron. Who's ready to pull pencils? Let's hope we have something that has lots of purples and blacks and greens in it. I'm just saying. Alright, so we've got our fingers in the cauldron. Hello, Blue! Welcome! Alright, so let's see. We've got our pencils. We've got our pencil paper here, people. Pencil paper in view. For the record, I voted. Nice, Jen. Exactly. Okay, so the pencils are... Now that's funny. That is very, very funny. The Prismacolor. That's actually really hilarious. So, I caused the tie. Of course you did. So we are going to use the Prismacolor colored pencils. I'm just going to grab them off the shelf here. I even know exactly where those are. Oh, and speaking of Prisma and Charisma and all that fun stuff from yesterday, it was pointed out to me the reason why my red was darker than the other reds. It's because I had the wrong red. I had in the set that I got recently, which is the old Charisma colors, which is the old Prismacolors. The pencil I had was not the same pencil. The red pencil that I had during the swatch and testing was not the same pencil as I had with the Charismacolor and the Charismacolor new ones and the Prismacolor. I did check after I was informed of that because I completely phased it for some reason. So I did check, and they are the same red. If you go color for color for color, they're all the same across the board. Just saying. Because I'm a dork. All right, so we've got my Prismacolors here. Let's grab our Prismacolor swatch chart. I have not done a proper swatch chart for these yet, but I will be doing that before Monday. So I will put a proper swatch chart up for these on Monday when I do the Monday view. But for now, they're just written down on a swatch chart. Open, says me. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. All right, there we go. I'm a dork. That's because I'm a dork. Exactly. Crimson red versus carmine red. Completely different colors. Just saying. Hello, Yana. Awesome. Awesome news, Blue. Thank you so much for keeping us up to date with that. Oy. Well, I'm glad he's home safe. And, well, no, there's not such a thing as an improper swatch chart. It's just not not pretty. It's not as pretty, that's all. Just saying. All right, so we've got our book, we've got our pencils. Now I'm going to move some stuff around so that I'm not getting claustrophobic because I have too much stuff on my desk. Thank you for that, Blue. We're always here for some good news. Always, always here for some good news. All right. So we're going to open up this part here because we need the purples and the greens. And of course, this set is in one of the worst pencil cases ever for trying to put them on on one area. All right, and Prismacolor can go over here. Awesome. Well, Blue, you gotta make sure that you kiss them while you can. I don't have pencils that misbehave. I put those in a box that turns into different artwork. Just saying. All right. Now if I put my coffee there, it's going to get knocked over. So I have to be careful where I'm putting my coffee. All right, half an hour in and I haven't even colored anything. Let's switch over to the close-up camera here. And we're going to get started. I've done the caravan and I've done the fire. So let's get started on other aspects of the grassland and that sort of thing. So we're going to start off with pale sage, I think is the color I want. Yes. And I'm going to use my electric sharpener for it because Prismas do better in electric sharpeners. And I want it to be nice and hard, so. All right. So, okay, so we've got some light areas here from the fire. In the grass. I don't know if you can even see that. If you can't see that, it's okay. We'll be adding a different color to it as well. We'll be adding more colors. This is just really, really lightly going over areas that are going to get some of that brightness. Now we've got a candle here, so there's going to be some brighter color here as well. And we've got a light source here. Oh, I've got to be careful with this part because you have to judge what is underneath the caravan and what is in front of the caravan. And that's underneath the caravan where I put that. So this here would be in front of it. And then we've got moonlight as well. Yeah, exactly, Blue. I completely agree. So we're going to take some of this and we're just going to put some little areas of the moonlight in the grass. Penny, did I not say hello to you? I have the feeling I did not say hello to you. I am sorry if I did not. Hello, Noelle. I do apologize if I missed you. And hello, Diane. I know I saw you when I came in, and I thought I said hello, but I am now feeling like I didn't. I'm just saying. All right, so we've got some areas in here where the where the firelight, excuse me, as well as the moonlight is going to be hitting the grass. All right, we're going to put that one there because we're going to need it again here in a little bit. Now we're going to add some purple to some of the areas here. So I need this one. So I'm going to use Parma Violet. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I did because my brain's saying you didn't say hello to her. I'm glad I was. I'm glad I did. So I'm going to add some purple light into this lit up area that I've put down with that green. And I'm not putting it everywhere. I'm just putting little wisps of purple light coming off the fire. And into the grass there. And good morning, ambient. And I'm also going to put some purple on the edges of the post here as well. And on the bucket is going to get the purple light like that. Yes, they are the Prismas. Yes, they are the Prisma Premier. That was the pencils that were drawn. So that's the one I'm going to use. And now I'm going to take some violet And we're just going to do a little bit of a shadow on the bucket here. And just darken up a little tiny bit of this purple from the light. Like so. And my music stopped. Let's put the music back on. Maybe. There we go. Well, that's good. It's always good to address that to-be-colored stack. I am actually quite surprised with how many I have actually gotten done. Okay. All right. Now, that is the coloration for the fire and for the moonlight. Now we're going to start going into some of the other greens here and working our way through the colors for the grass. So we're going to start with, and I have no idea why my pencil lead is like that, but we're going to start with the yellow chartreuse. And we're going to come into that green and purple and give it that glow. I have a long point sharpener and I think I was testing it on a softer pencil. When I was doing the review of it. And I think the chartreuse became a shorter pencil. Oh, thank you, Yana. I appreciate that. Everybody has done such a wonderful job on all their pages, and I'm so glad that I had so many wonderful, talented people join me to honor Karen and her work, and to encourage her recovery, to make sure that we get another installment of that wonderful story. If you have not seen or read the story in Mystical Lands Chronicles, it is definitely worth the $5 on Etsy to download it. All of her books on Etsy are 40% off right now. And I would definitely say that it is something that you are missing out on if you haven't already looked at it. All right, so we've added some chartreuse. To the grasslands here. Now we're going to start building into that. So we're going to start with the lightest green that we have, which is the spring green. And we're coming in off of the chartreuse. And we're just going to go right over top of it. Keeping the lighter greens close to the fire. because it's going to have that firelight coming off of it. Going into that chartreuse and light gray green, and well, it's what color was this? Pale sage. And the chartreuse and the purple. Going into that pale sage. Just very lightly greening up those areas. Now I could have just taken the light green and went into those areas. However, I want those areas to have a bit of a glow. Yeah, exactly, Anna. Exactly. They are probably. I do find that Prismas work really well on coloring book paper, so I'm not hating this. So just so you know, I do find that they work quite well on Crate Space paper. On good quality paper, I don't like them. However, in, a day, this is all going to be cracked and not looking all its best because Prismas have a tendency to wax bloom. And I, for some reason, get the worst wax bloom ever from them. All right. Now the next color is going to be our medium tone. And I think I want, what number was that one? 913? Yeah. So I want to go a slight bit darker. I'm debating between 912 and 120. I think 912 first. Below the video is a link to the Mystical Lands Etsy store as well as her Amazon store. On the Etsy store, each of them has a cover of the book. This one here is the Mystical Lands of Clenadra. Excuse me. The Forgotten Folktales, which is book 2. So we're using number 912. So sorry, I didn't go through. So 913, which is spring green, is the last color I used. The next one is 912, which is apple green. And we're going into the edge of it a little bit and bringing it out. Mystical Lands Chronicles Book 1 is the story, yes. Yeah, the first few pages of Chronicles is a story, the first chapter in a story that Karen is writing. You already have it. Yes, it is in the latest release. Sorry, I misunderstood the question. Yes, you should be able to go into um, your setup there. There should be a place where you can click on and have live chat show up. It should be in the, oh, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Hold on, I gotta look now. My brain has not allowed me to remember what it's called. In your customization is where you'll find. So you click on the video and go to customization, and you should be able to add the live chat recording. I typically do that before I start my videos and my live streams, just in case I forget to. You're doing it on your phone or a tablet, so I'm not positive. That would be something for Davisa to answer. She does more on that sort of thing. Yeah, her books are fantastic. And tomorrow, like I said, I will be closing this out tomorrow. We have a very, very, very special giveaway. And we're going to have a very special stream. So it's definitely not one that you're going to want to miss. I'm not going to put out too much information just in case. But there's a surprise in store, is all I'm going to say. So I'm just going everywhere with the apple green at this moment. Everywhere that the fire is not. Except for the little poofs. And the little poofs we're going to come through and we're going to do something different with. So I'm just going to fill this all in, and then we're going to come through with the darker color and go through our shadowy areas and darken them up. These little mushrooms have faces. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Lance. Now I could have done this with gel sticks or anything like that as well. But Prismas are really good at building up some color. So that's why I'm just using the side of the Prisma, doing a very, very light layer. And then we're going to be coming back through and just building that color all the way through. I know it takes a little longer to do it this way. And with Prismas, you don't have to. You can just smush them all together. But I'm not a smusher, and I find that smushing does not work well for me, even with the Prismas. So I don't do it. I am on at 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be, and I am on this schedule as far as my schedule says. On the 21st, we have Shell Artie, DJ's Colorful Escape, and then myself. DJ's Colorful Escape will be doing a premiere, and she will not be present for it because she does have to work. But because she's already recorded it before she found out she had to work, I will be manning the premiere for her with Jen. So it will still go on as far as I know. I can't remember what you need to do a premiere, if you have to turn it on or something. I'll have to talk to her about that tonight. Or if it just starts up when it's ready. If that's the case, then I will man it with Jen. So it will still continue on. So we'll still have chat and everything else. It's just Divisa won't be there because she has to work. And I told her we could cancel it if she wanted. And she said, well, I've already done the video. It's like, okay. Unless she's changed her mind on what video she wanted. But, I'm not sure. Alright, so we've got all of the base colors down so far. Now we're going to go into some darker colors. So we're going to grab this one here, which is Prussian green. You're looking at the wrong day then. Hold on a sec, let me check the schedule. Nope, it's the way the schedule says. Hold on a sec, I will get a copy. Divisa is at noon our time, and I am at 2 our time. Okay, good. Yeah, no, it will start exactly when you have scheduled it for. It will not start a moment beforehand. I do know that. All right, so I'm going through with the Prussian green underneath the caravan here in that shadow. Okay, yeah. I just posted a link to the schedule. The schedule does update, so if you go through the link, it will always be up to date. If you print it off, you may need to go through the link and take a look at any new changes to the schedule. Alright, going to come through here. And we're also going to take some of that yellow chartreuse and we're going to put it on the wheels here. I'm going to actually erase some of the color on there so that we can have some of the fire glow on the wheels here. Like so. Alright, now we're going to go in underneath all of these little bits of grass and the little mushrooms as well. I could make these mushrooms glow, but this one here we can still make glow. This one has a little house in it, and these ones have little house. They all have little houses in them. That's cute. They're so tiny. So I won't color in front of them, just behind them. And I'll put in a little bit of a glow in front of them there. Just going to do this grass in the back here. Hopefully I'm still on screen. And we've got clothes on the line, which are going to cause a shadow in that area there. There we go. Hello, Sassy. How you doing? Then we're going to come in under here. Thank you, Ambient. The grass is probably pretty boring at this point. There's so many small bits to this page. Once you get some of the larger bits done, you feel like it's a lot more complete than when all the larger bits are empty. I'm just coming out into those other colors. Nice, I'm glad you're coloring. I have seen some of you coloring lately. It is gorgeous as usual. I'm glad to see you coloring again. When I first saw one of your posts go in, it's like, yay! So what's everybody coloring? Is anybody coloring along with Amy's page, or who's finished it? Did anybody color along with it in the first place? If so, who finished it? Other than Amy, because I know Amy's finished it because she's the bomb. And then we've got some shadow here. I'm sorry. I am glad you have your mojo back too. I've missed seeing your colorings. They are just so pretty. Ah, nice. Nice. Did you get the water bug? I know you were doing a water one in Kirby as well, weren't you? And I'm just lightening up my hand as I get further away from the deep shadow areas, so that when we blend it, when we do the next layer, it will start blending into that apple green. Nice. Well, B, that would be one of those things that would definitely be something that you should be coloring. The bee should be coloring the bee. Nice. So I'm going to go in deeper under here for that shadow. And then we're going to come down through the grass. Doing the edging of the grass in a darker pressure, as well as any of the deeper shadow areas. I'm going to use that pressure to give me the color I want it to be. Well, you know, bees are sometimes difficult. Just saying. You know, I've colored a couple of bees, and they can be quite difficult to color if they're not drawn very detailed. Or if they're zendoodled. I really don't like zendoodled ones. But that's my own issue. Alright, coming in underneath the grass clump here as well with a darker shadow. So just to put the shadows in, I'm just putting heavier pressure on the pencil than I am wherever the other areas that I'm putting this color. Well, that's what happens when you get sick, dear. You know, you got to take care of yourself, especially when you're not feeling well. All right. Ooh, yeah. You don't have any books of in your stash that have a mermaid? That's no good. I need to color a mermaid too. I have one that I'm going to color after I'm done with the mystical lands. One of our wonderful people, Bob, who is Bonnie's husband, actually draws, and he has drawn some mermaids and put them in my Discord, and I'm going to color one of those because it's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. If you have that skill and that ability, all the power to you, dear. I can't wait to see it. I unfortunately do not have that power or ability. Mine would look like a stick figure with a triangle on its butt. Coming through the grass down here at the bottom with a dark color. I'm putting a little more pressure on it to get it nice and dark. Now, because this part of the grass has a lot of that glow from the fire, a glow from the candle here, a glow from the caravan, as well as the glow from the moon, we're going to actually use a different green on this because we don't need it to be as dark as the other side that doesn't have all those glows on it. So we're going to actually use, that was number 109, which is the Prussian green. Now we're going to use number 911 for this next area, which is olive green. Me neither. Me neither, Connie. Absolutely none. Absolutely, yeah. Yes, they are available for everyone. It is listed in the artist gift area. The fact that you are willing to do it at all tells me you have more ability than I do, dear. I think, yep, nope, nope, not doing it. Nope. So I'm just going very, very lightly over my grass areas here. Extending that shadow out. I want a bit deeper shadow under here, so I'm just going to do a little bit heavier. Now, because all of our light sources are coming this way, our shadows are going to be on this side of the table and on this side of the stumps. So that's where we're going to put those. Also going to come in through here and put that shadow in. Alright, so we're going to take some of that deeper green. Nice. So we're going to take the Prussian green and we're going to put in the shadow for the tabletop. So we're going to drag this out to about here. And I'm not putting a heavy pressure, I'm just putting a medium pressure. And then we're going to do the same thing for that stool and this stool here. And then we're going to go back in with the olive green. And we're just going to very lightly fill in the spaces. I want the grass to be fairly dark, but I also want it to have those highlight areas. Because this is a night scene, I want the grass to be quite dark with just the pops of light from the fire. And we're going to come in through here and we're going to put some pops of light under each of those mushrooms as well. So we still need to do that. Just going to darken up under there. Alright, so we've got a couple more areas that we're going to put some of this Prussian green, just to darken up under the stones a little bit. Yes, the light is hitting there, but it's also creating a shadow because it's hitting the back side of these stones. So it's going to create a shadow of the stones. So we're just going to put that shadow in. Especially in between the stones. Sometimes I'm not very good at judging shadows, so, and how long they should be. Now, because this has also got the light coming from here as well as the moon, we're not going to shadow that side too much. But we are going to shadow in the front here, like so. I don't know about that. I can hold a pencil. Yeah. I actually had an art teacher tell me to take up sewing. And then I had a sewing teacher tell me to take up art. So I can't do either, just saying. But I can color. That's my contribution to the art world. I can put color onto a page. I'm going through with apple green. Now we're just going to work our way backwards. So we've put down our dark color. I'm going to add the next darkest color, which was the apple green. Yeah, mine were fantastic too. He was just really honest that he did not see any sort of development in my skills, and felt that it was just better that I just didn't frustrate myself and do something that I had no aptitude for and patience for. My sewing teacher, on the other hand, she had no patience for me at all. Well, yeah, we all have our children within, but yeah. Mine says, give me a book, I'll read. Just say it. Give me some pencil crayons, I'll color. So now I'm going through with the spring green. And hitting those light areas. And Mr. Choo Choo has come back through. So I'm just hitting all those light areas, coming out into the dark area there. Yep. I can't even do that. Well, I can't. Well, I can draw a three-legged one. That's about the closest I got. Yeah, no. I can draw little things. I can draw a tree. I'm okay at drawing trees. So I can't say that I absolutely cannot draw. I cannot draw an entire page or a mermaid or even an apple. There are some things that I do have the ability to put the pencil to the paper and you know what it is when I'm done. But not very many things. I can draw a tree. That's about it. That's true. That is very true. Okay, so I can draw a hangman. All right. Okay, coming in under here where that light is. Just making sure I get all of the different areas that I want to be lighter here. We've got a little bit of reflection coming off of that fire there, so we're going to put just a touch of light color up and under here. And then up through here where the moonlight is hitting it. Just going to blend in some of those colors. And hello, Shannon. Hello, Shannon. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. That is very, very true. All right, now I'm going to go through with the pale sage. And we're going to bring that pale sage underneath these mushrooms over here as well. And then I'll come through with the chartreuse. Putting that pale sage behind the fire mostly. And around this candle here. And a little bit up under the broom, onto the broom for the lantern there. And I can draw a tick back. Yeah, no. Nice. And that is also true, Catherine, absolutely. So I'm going through with the yellow chartreuse now. Yellow chartreuse. And I'm going to add it to the rocks as well. And we're just going to add that in the areas closest to the fire glow. Make sure we get some of that glow on the rocks here. And then we're also going to add it to this area here, especially around where that flame's going to be coming through. Because even though the candle is standing up, there's still going to be a shadow coming down from here. At the base, getting lighter as we move our way up. And then the light part of it is going to be right about here, where there's going to be that glow. Nice! Yeah, I know you shouldn't, say you can't do something, but, sometimes after trying enough times, and having results that are not what you would contribute to art, sometimes it's just best to say, okay, I can't do that. That is not in my forte. And it's not a bad thing. It's just one of those things. I think it's completely normal. Part of existence, really. Just going to fill in this area here a little bit more with a little bit of the olive. It's looking a little light to me. I want it to be a little bit more olivey. Yeah. That is very true. Yep. But I can't wait to see your mermaid's blue. And then we're going to come through here with the chartreuse. And we're going to put a glow under these mushrooms here, because they have little houses in them. Like so. And I was off screen, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did the rain come so you can't do your garden? Stupid rain. Doesn't it know that Shannon has gardening to do? Alright, so there we have our grass. Now I'm not going to blend it or anything at this point, but that's pretty much what we're going to do on it. And I'm not going to spend the rest of the half an hour that we have left coloring grass. So we're going to color the clothing on the line. So let's start with lavender. Oh, well, that's no good. You can send some of it this way. We will take it. So I'm going to start with lavender. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't the rain know that you want to do some gardening? Rain, stop it. Shannon wants to garden. Then we're going to go in with some violet. And we're going to put in the shadows here. And then we're going to come in with a little bit of, I think this one. No, that's like peach. I don't want like peach. I want this one. And come in with a bit of eggshell. Well, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. And we're just going to blend this into the dress here a little bit. And then we're going to go back to the lavender. And then we're going to take a little bit of this one here. This chartreuse, where is... yeah, that'll be fine. Hello, Marilyn! Ooh, lurking. Nice. Now we're going to take some I guess this other one is, oh, okay, so that's yellow chartreuse. This is just chartreuse, which has a bit of a green to it for the reflection of the fire here on the clothes. We're just going to come down a little bit with lavender. We've got some cream coming off of the moon on this side, and then the chartreuse coming off of the fire in the front. then we've got the purple violet going in for our shadow areas. Like that. Alright, now we're going to do the same sort of thing on the next one here, but we're going to do that in teal colors. So let's do cobalt turquoise and light blue green. Light aqua. Alright, so we're going to put a really light layer. We're going to take our cream and then we're going to take our green chartreuse there. Chartreuse. And then we're going to take our cobalt turquoise. We're going to come down the neckline here. Ooh, I can feel that wiggle. I felt that wiggle. Alright. Okay, my pencil sharpener does not like cobalt turquoise, just saying. Use the doll. That worked. My pencil sharpener did not like the cobalt turquoise. Just saying. No problem. Be right back. Hurry back. Go away, customers. Don't they know it's time for a stream? Darn customers. Alright, so I'm just going to fill in this, blending that cobalt turquoise into the light aqua and into the colors from the moon as well as the fire. Like that. Now we have a set of blue jeans. I've got pencils everywhere. Alright, so I need... What's good? China blue. I like that one. And... What's this one? Blue slate, I think would be a good one. Okay, well, it seems that my electric sharpener does not like my Prismas anymore. Just saying. So I will use my doll. Well, at least you can do that without it being, raining on you. Alright, so we're going to use China Blue after we use Blue Slate. I'm just going through with the Blue Slate. And then we're going to use China Blue. Yeah, the electric sharpener does, Shannon has found that the electric sharpener does harden the tips a little bit so that you can get a finer point out of it. But for some reason it just doesn't like it today. And it's fine. I don't use my Prismas very much, so they are not one of my utmost favorites. But they do work quite nicely on Crate Space paper. So I'm just filling this in a little bit. These pants are very, very small. Alright, now we're going back in with the Blue Slate. Just going to blend all that together. Using the Blue Slate as my color for the Moonlight, because on denim you don't usually see too much of the yellow creamy color. You see more of just a lighter color. Now we are going to come through with the chartreuse for the fire color here. Yeah, I don't know. I have a Task Biz and God knows what else. I've got them all over the place. I've got a ton of different things everywhere. Now for the top, I want to do that in pink. So I'm going to use Mulberry, and I'm going to go very extreme directions here. So I'm going to use Deco Pink and Mulberry. Oh, yeah. Sometimes that happens. Oh, okay. Good to know, Alex. Good to know. Not to buy one because it eats pencils. So has anybody gotten anything new other than me? Thank you, B. Alright, so we're going to go in with the pink. Yes, that does happen with used like new things. Absolutely. And it's one of the reasons why I try not to buy used like new, because normally used like new has been sent back for a reason. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the mulberry. The first one I used was Deco Pink. Now we're going to go in with the mulberry. Now this part here doesn't have as much of that moonlight hitting it because the other clothes are in the way. So we're not going to have as much of that moonlight. But we are going to have some of that firelight down below. So I'm just going to blend this in with the Deco Pink. And then we're going to take that firelight and we're going to put it here, like so. Just going to come in off those edges. Like that. Yep, of course they are. Back when things like that were created, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, everything was made with a better quality because, you know, people expected to hold on to things for longer than a month. Oh, nice. King Art gel sticks. Okay, so I'm going to do this leaf. So I'm going to... This leaf has got a bit of a perplexity to it because this side here is going to be hit with the moon and this side here is going to be hit with the fire. So I'm just going to do some dark areas here and up onto our stem. I'm going to come down off of the edge here. The color I'm using is the Prussian green again that I used earlier. Now for the moonlight side, we don't have to worry about it being overly light. So we're going to take our apple green and we're going to start adding that lighter green color. And then we're going to take, I think it's this one that I want. No. And take a bit of moss green. And we're just going to extend out that edge there. And then we're going to take our spring green and just blend that all together. Now on this other side, oh nice, new alcohol markers. I think I will. After the event is finished, I will put together a viewing gallery for the Karen Myers. And then we're going to go back through and we're going to use olive green on this side, especially up here where it's pointing away from the fire, and up here where it's pointing away from the fire. And then we're going to actually take this one here, which is violet, and we're going to go into the bottom here with the violet. And then we're going to go in with the chartreuse. So we're adding the chartreuse here for this candle as well as the fire. And we've got some of the purple there for the fire. And I'm just going to blend that all together. Just going to add a little bit more of that purple. Nice. Yeah, I had a couple more of my birthday presents come in, and I think that is the end of it. I'm assuming. Hopefully that will be the end of it. You guys are all so generous, and you all make me want to cry, so, you know. And I do thank you all very much, every one of you that sent me something special. And even, you know, a quick happy birthday was so special to me, and I appreciate it. We are going to need some gray, people, some gray, because I need to do the pot that's here. And we could do it silver. Yeah, let's just do it a little bit silver. We're not going to do a whole lot of the regular colors on it because the fire colors are already on it. Yeah, absolutely. I know that most people have been posting to Instagram and putting the hashtag on the Instagram posts. So if you just search the hashtag, it should bring up everybody's posts of the Karen Myers Colorathon. So the hashtag, of course, is mysticallandsinmay. And if you type that in, it should actually bring up all of those posts that have been contributed to Instagram. All right, so what else are we going to cover today? Let's see. We've got about 3 minutes left. So let's do the candle, because we can do the candle in 3 minutes. Now remember that Amazon Tammy will be on at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. She will be coloring in the page that she started not last week but the week before. She had things to do last week, so she wasn't able to join us. But she will be coloring in that same book. Now that color that I just used was pomegranate. Now we're going to go in with pale vermilion. And then we're going to go in with neon yellow. And we're just going to brighten that all together. And put the neon yellow on the candle here. Like so. And then we're going to bring in some gray. So I'm going to use 50% cool gray. Put in the shadows down here at the base of the candle, as well as under the wax strips. And then we're going to take our white. And we're just going to blend that all together. Like so. Alright, so I'm going to switch on over to the other camera here so you can see what we were able to accomplish after I picked that pencil up off the floor. You didn't see that? Nobody saw my face? Alright, I'm going to switch you on over to the main camera here. So as you can see, even though I haven't blended it or finished it, we've got the grass down, we've got a leaf done, we've got our candle done, we've got our clothesline done. I will continue working on this through Tammy's stream and hopefully have this one completed today. And then during tomorrow's live stream, hopefully I will be able to finish the other big one that is only partially done. Thank you all very much for joining me. For all of the streamers out there, thank you so much for joining me in this event. You have all done absolutely gorgeous work, and I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic day and a wonderful, wonderful weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. I will give you a hint. We have special things happening tomorrow, so make sure that you at least make it to the finale stream. There is some special things happening on the finale stream. I'm not going to give you any bigger hint than that. I will tell you that we are doing a massive giveaway on the finale stream where we will be giving away an entire set of the Mystical Lands books. So that is all of her books except for the Christmas books, and that will be given away on my Sunday stream. Alright guys, with that, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend, day, night, afternoon, morning, anything like that. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Tomorrow's stream is at 2 o'clock. So when Tammy starts today is when I will be doing tomorrow. So I think that's 5 o'clock your time. 4 or 5 o'clock your time. Alright guys, until next time, bye-bye for now.